This isn't your typical neighborhood tour. Think about it as a helicopter tour. We're going to view Westport from the air and the ground. I will show you neighborhood by neighborhood what the housing looks like. I'll give you price ranges for each neighborhood. I'll show you the schools and the train stations. We'll even take a look at the beaches in oceanfront estates, as well as some of the town's most endearing attractions. I'll even sprinkle in a few Easter eggs along the way. You're not going to want to miss a second. Hi, my name's Charlie Vinci and I am a local realtor. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of this wonderful town. In order to follow along with the video, it will be helpful to have our Westport neighborhood map. To get the map, first go to the link on the screen. Then scroll down and click on Search Westport by neighborhood. You'll find our accompanying neighborhood map there. Right-click on your Mac or PC or tap on the image to save it on your phone. Are you ready? Let's go for a little tour. The island you see here is Kakini Island. It's open to the public so you can take a kayak or boat to its expansive sandy beach and calm bay. It's a great place to unwind and feel like you're on vacation for the day. Let's head over to our first neighborhood, which is identified as Saugatuck Shore on our neighborhood map. The beaches you see here are exclusive to the residents of the neighborhood associations, or in some cases, they are private beaches. This is a great location to launch your kayak from. As you can imagine, the views of Long Island Sound and the neighboring islands just offshore are absolutely stunning. Most days you can see all the way across to Long Island. This neighborhood is divided into two parts. This part is Saugatuck Shore, while the tip of the island is called Saugatuck Island. This is a great location for boaters. Housing prices typically range from $790,000 to $3.2 million, with the most exclusive properties selling for north of $4 million. As we head inland, you'll also notice a deep water lagoon. It's well protected and one of the best places for a private dock in town. Next, let's head over to the neighborhood of Saugatuck, not to be confused with the Saugatuck Shore neighborhood that we just saw. Most of this neighborhood is located to the east of the Saugatuck River. Homes in the Saugatuck neighborhood typically range from $300,000 to $1.975 million, with the most exclusive homes selling for north of $4 million. This is an excellent location if you're looking for a waterfront home with easy access to the Westport train station. This is the main Westport train station. Taking the fast train from here will get you to Grand Central in about an hour. You can find more information on the train stations and the parking permits in our buyer's guide. Near the train station, you will find many of Westport's best restaurants. Some of my recommendations are Tarantino's for Italian, Romanacci's for their cannolis, Black Duck for their pub food, and Donut Crazy, which is located on the northbound side of the tracks. If you travel north up Riverside Avenue from the train station, you'll be treated with even more options. Nearly every restaurant in this area is top rated. If you like this video so far, tell me by hitting the like button. North of the station, you'll find Birchwood Country Club. Its private 9-hole course is considered to be one of the best in the country. It's a par 36 with a rating of 37.3 and a slope of 131. To the north of the club, you'll find Saugatuck Elementary, which is rated 9 of 10 by greatschools.org. Right next door, you'll find Kings Highway Elementary, which is also rated 9 of 10 on greatschools.org. You can use our buyer's guide to look up any address and find out what school your child will go to. I can tell you from personal experience that many of my clients move here primarily for the schools, although the low housing taxes and relatively short commute to Manhattan are also significant factors. If you're wondering how low taxes are in Westport, I suggest that you plan to spend about $10,000 per year for each $1 million of purchase price. In other words, a $2 million home should cost around $20,000 per year in property taxes. Many consider this area to be the heart of Westport. This is the only place in Fairfield County where you will find a large quantity of high-end waterfront shopping. I'm talking about stores like Anthropologie, Patagonia, Tiffany, Peloton, Williams-Sonoma, and so many more. There are many historic buildings in this area dating back to the early 1900s. As we wander down Church Lane, you can see that the town is working hard to maintain the architectural integrity of this area. This is a great place to grab a bite to eat and do some shopping, and should be on the top of your list when you come to visit Westport. Honestly, we could do a whole video on the area, and we probably will in the future, but I've got so much more to show you. Let's head over to Westport Library. It was built in 1986, but the origins of the Library Association itself date back to 1886. It is considered one of the best public libraries in the country. If you're thinking about buying or selling in the area, you may want to subscribe to the channel. We are constantly making new content for you. Just up the road from the library and in-town shopping, you will find the beloved Westport Country Playhouse. This nonprofit organization produces thoughtful and creative works that are sure to impress anyone who loves theater. Many of my clients who love to live in a walkable environment choose to live in the in-town neighborhood. Homes here typically range from $476,000 to $1.8 million, with the most exclusive properties fetching north of $3 million. Across the bridge from the in-town neighborhood, you'll find the neighborhood of Old Hill. The appeal of this area for many is the easy access to in-town shopping, the Merritt Parkway, and Norwalk's amenities such as Stu Leonard's, Whole Foods, and Bed Bath & Beyond. Homes in the Old Hill neighborhood typically range from $785,000 to $3.275 million, again with the most exclusive properties fetching north of $4 million. If you love wildlife and hiking with the family, check out Earth Place while you're in the area. This wildlife sanctuary is a blast for kids. It hosts a preschool, summer camp, and after-school programs. Behind the building, you'll find many rescued birds. The area around Earth Place consists of 60+ acres of hiking trails which are open to the public. If you're exploring the area, this is a great place to stop and let the kids blow off some steam. As we head over to the neighborhoods of Redcoat and Coleytown, you'll see the Merritt Parkway on the left-hand side of your screen. In case you didn't know, the Merritt Parkway turns into the Hutchison Parkway in New York. These neighborhoods are mostly suburban with the exception of a few small commercial properties like the Westport Astronomical Observatory. The telescope is typically open to the public on clear Wednesday evenings. The appeal of this area for many buyers is a more rural feel. Homes in the Coleytown and Redcoat neighborhoods typically range between $635,000 and $2.495 million, with the most exclusive homes selling for north of $3 million. In the area, you will find Coleytown Elementary, which is currently rated 10 out of 10 by GreatSchools.org, and right next door you will find Coleytown Middle School, which is currently rated 9 of 10 by GreatSchools.org. Don't forget to use the school lookup in our buyer's guide to be sure which school your child will go to. Just south of Coleytown, you will find the neighborhood of Hunt Club. This neighborhood is home to the famed Staples High School that attracts so many families. Staples High has been consistently ranked amongst the best public high schools in the state. It's currently rated a 10 of 10 by GreatSchools.org. If you're like many of my clients who value easy school drop-offs and pickups, you may want to search for a home in this area. Right next door you will find Bedford Middle School, which is currently rated 9 of 10 by GreatSchools.org. If you choose a home that goes to both of these schools, along with Longlots Elementary or Greens Farms Elementary, you will find that your school pickups and drop-offs save you time because of the school's proximity to one another. Homes in the Hunt Club neighborhood typically range from $800,000 to $2.945 million, with the most exclusive homes selling for north of $3 million. If you're looking for a more rural, upscale feel, the east side of the neighborhood may be a good fit for you. Just south of Hunt Club is the neighborhood of Longlots. Some people may consider the neighborhood to go a little farther north than we've indicated on our neighborhood map. However, we have chosen Longlots Road as the most northern border. Longlots Elementary that I mentioned is located in this neighborhood. It's currently rated a 9 of 10 on GreatSchools.org. As I mentioned before, it's in a great location to make picking up your kids from school a breeze. Adjacent to the school is the Boston Post Road. You'll find that the Post Road is where much of the shopping is located outside of the in-town area that I showed you earlier. The Boston Post Road is also home to a number of great restaurants. If you get hungry while exploring the area and are looking for a sit-down restaurant, I would recommend Little Barn for its interesting atmosphere and a menu that will please just about anyone. There are many other highly rated restaurants in the area as well. But if you're looking for a quick bite, I would recommend Balducci's Fresh Market. The prepared food section is excellent. Homes in the Long Lots neighborhood tend to range between $700,000 and $2.5 million, with the most exclusive homes selling for north of $3 million. All right, now we're going to head back towards the water. This is the neighborhood of Campo Beach. On the left, you'll see the Longshore Golf Course. It's a public course and is open exclusively to residents from Friday through Sunday. It's a men's par 69 with a rating of 68.3 and a slope of 121 from the blue tee, and a women's par 73 with a rating of 72.7 and a slope of 123 from the white tee. Most locals consider it to be an excellent course. Other public amenities at Longshore include a pool, an ice rink in the winter, and tennis courts. This area tends to command a premium from buyers who prefer to live in a beach community, with home prices typically ranging from $565,000 to $5.125 million, with the most exclusive properties going for north of $6 million. Let's take a look at some of the homes in the area. Technically part of the Campo Beach neighborhood, this is the beautiful Hall Island. Homes typically sell here from about $2.3 million to $5.45 million, with the most exclusive homes selling for north of $6 million. That is, if you're lucky enough to get one. Only about one home per year sells here. As you can see, many of the homes have a beach, and if a dock is on your short list, the neighboring Campo Beach Yacht Club may be a good fit. Hall Island also offers some breathtaking views of Long Island Sound. If you're looking for a waterfront home, my team and I are consistently searching for our clients, and we may have something for you that is not publicly available online. The V-shaped beach next to Hall Island is Campo Beach. This beach is the one favored by most town residents. Public amenities at Campo Beach include a softball field, basketball courts, and a skate park. It's a great place to get some sun, enjoy a book, and just spend some time with the family. Some of these homes along Campo Beach have recently sold for between $2.4 million and $5.3 million. As we head up the coastline, you'll see Old Mill Beach. This is a great spot if you're looking for a smaller, quieter beach than Campo. There's a footbridge connecting Old Mill Beach to the community of Mill Cove. As you can see here, it consists of a strip of beautiful waterfront homes. The lack of cars will make it feel as though you have been transported back to simpler times. Homes in Mill Cove tend to go for between $1.4 million and $6 million. Only 3 homes have been sold here in the last 10 years. To the right of Mill Cove, you'll find a 235-acre park with an expansive sandy beach. Officially established in 1914, Sherwood Island is also known for being Connecticut's first state park. In addition to the beach, Sherwood Island has an oceanfront pavilion, trails, and a nature center that attracts people from across the state to spend the day unwinding here. This is the Greens Farms neighborhood. If you're looking for a smaller community beach in the Greens Farms neighborhood, you should check out Berrying Hill Beach. The limited parking tends to keep crowds to a minimum. Just inland is the private prep school Greens Farms Academy. This school is known not only for its great academic opportunity, but also for its fantastic athletic programs, which include baseball, basketball, tennis, wrestling, soccer, and even sailing. Just beyond Greens Farms Academy is the Greens Farms train station. This station is a great option if you plan to live in the neighborhood. The fast train will get you to Grand Central in about 65 minutes. I'm going to show you some of the waterfront estates in just a minute, but first let's take a quick trip over to Greens Farms Elementary School. Some of my clients prefer homes which go to Greens Farms Elementary as well as Bedford Middle and Staples High because it will reduce the running around that is required when dropping off your children and then picking them up again after school for after-school programs. Greens Farms Elementary is currently rated a 10 of 10 on greatschools.org. Homes in the Greens Farms neighborhood typically range from $605,000 to $3.4 million, with the most exclusive properties fetching north of $5 million. Let's go take a look at some of Westport's most magnificent waterfront estates. While we are on the way there, I want to take the time to tell you that historically, the majority of $10 million plus sales in Westport have been along the waterfront area of Greens Farms, although there are other exclusive properties along the shoreline that are definitely also worth a look. Should you need guidance finding your next home, whether it's a waterfront estate or a great family home, call my office. I will personally assist you. My oceanfront clients are always concerned with the view. As you gaze out the windows of these homes, you look over expansive lawns, sometimes with a pool or seawall, and in many cases there is a groomed sandy beach just before the completely unobstructed view across Long Island Sound. As you look off in the distance, you're going to see sailboats making their way across your horizon. The smell of salt is in the air, and Long Island is faintly visible on a clear day. You should expect to pay between $15 million and $25 million for the finest examples of real estate here. I hope you enjoyed this tour as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Call me, let's work together someday. If you are still exploring, check out my website where you can find our raved about local buyer's guide, neighborhood maps, and all of the homes listed for sale in Westport.